Hey everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm here today with my 1 week review of the Axial SCX24 C-10, and the reason that I'm doing this review is because I've managed to keep it stock for 1 week, and I wanted to talk about it, how it runs out of the box, some of the things that I wish were maybe a little different, what I would change, what I'm hoping to upgrade, but also the things about it that were awesome. And I like to think I'm a pretty positive guy, so let's start with the good stuff first. First and foremost, this truck is an absolute blast. We took it up to RC Madness in Enfield, Connecticut. Here's some video of it running. It ran perfectly. There were only a couple of lines that I really struggled with, but with some creative driving, I was able to get over the humps. And it was pretty much dead even with some of my friends that had some minor upgrades on their trucks. The difference there, most likely, of course, is that their course is designed for box stock trucks, so I'm eager to get this to something that's maybe a little more challenging to see how it actually fares compared to some of the upgraded trucks. The other thing is that you really can't beat the price point. $135, it comes with everything you need ready to run it, including the 4AA's for the battery, 4AA batteries rather, for the transmitter, and all in all, a great package. It looks awesome. I really, really love this body. Under the hood, a couple of things that I enjoy. It's nice that the only body mounts that you have to worry about clips for are the front, and that the battery tray has a strap instead of something that's held in by body clips or screws. That makes removing, switching batteries a breeze, and all things considered, it's pretty easy to get to the undercarriage. So these are the things that I really like about the truck: the climbing ability, the looks, and the price point. Things that I wish that I could change. Well, first and foremost, you may notice that I've trimmed ever so slightly the fenders. Even still, I struggle with wheel rub. Wheels will rub at full lock, and especially on more complicated terrain. And that's a bummer when you are competing against maybe some of your friends, like I was, who trimmed the fenders on their truck so much that they don't have any wheel rub. So they're getting over things that you're getting hung up on a little bit. The other thing that I would like to mention here, I've not done this yet, but see this sticker on the battery right here? I've been told that if you remove that, it will actually help prolong the life of the stock motor. I haven't had any issues with this, but it seems online that a lot of people have. Also want to mention that my cousin's Servo, straight out of the box, died. I mean, literally a couple of runs on the truck and that was it. That has since been replaced, but that was kind of a bummer to hear about. The other thing, of course, and everybody complains about this, is the battery charger. I wish that there was just a little bit more info with the battery charger so that you could have an understanding of where your battery was, and I wish that there was a way that you could put it in storage mode, those LiPos in storage mode with the stock charger. For anybody who doesn't know, and if you're new to the RC world and LiPos in general, there are different voltages. You can't drop the cells below a certain voltage. For example, if you do, you end up with a bit of damage to the battery, and you're supposed to store the cells in storage mode, which keeps the voltage a little bit lower than fully charged and prolongs the battery life. The other thing that I'm thinking about doing, and maybe this is going to be tough just because the way the body swings open like this, but I would like to relocate the LED headlights to the actual headlights of the truck. That is another thing that is a bit of a bummer with the C-10 body in particular. I've noticed that the front bumper gets hung up quite a bit on different ruts and rocks. The approach and departure angles could certainly use some work, and the easiest way, of course, would be, well, remove the bumpers, and boom, problem solved. But I do like the scale looks of this truck, which is why I have been hesitant to change those right now. Maybe in the future, especially once I get some modifications on this, I will be able to cut the bumpers or relocate them or something to kind of improve those areas of the truck. All things considered, my complaints with this truck are pretty minimal. Unless you are somebody who deals with the electronics failing straight out of the package, it's a solid buy. Super fun truck. And again, I'm coming from the world of low-C microcrawlers. This video right here is over a decade ago. I had a torsion chassis that was made by somebody on microtforum.com, and I was running just wheel weight, and I think I had BBs in the wheels too. So overall, that crawler became a bit more competitive, but it didn't look this good, and it really wasn't that much more capable. I really like these Axial trucks, and I am excited to see what is next for them. I will say I've got a couple of upgrades sitting right here ready to go on. First and foremost, I've got the Hot Racing rear diff cover brass, so that's going to add a little bit of weight down low in the truck, which should help to lower the center of gravity just a little bit. I also have these brass hexes for the wheels. This will add 3.5 grams to all four corners, so each corner gets 3.5 grams. So that's going to be a total of 14 grams additionally on the truck. Plus, I picked up these Proline mounted wheels and tires, the Hyrax 1-inch. I have heard nothing but extremely positive reviews on these. However, there's not a ton of info on YouTube about these, so I'm thinking that I am going to probably try to do some sort of review with just the stock tires versus these Proline Hyrax tires. Honestly, thought these were kind of a steal. I got them for like 26 bucks, and it's a bead lock, so you don't have to worry about gluing the tires and things like that, and really makes the whole thing a lot easier for changing the tires out. One caution though, the bead locks are plastic, which wasn't a big concern for me. I'm actually trying to avoid brass wheels if I can, just because I think that might be a little bit too much weight, especially for the stock electronics. So I'm excited to get these on and make some comparison videos. I've actually got a crawler course in the works right now. It's very, very small. My apartment itself is very small, so I don't have a ton of room, but I'm hoping that I can get some runs in stock and then get some runs in with the upgrades. And I also plan on talking a bit about how I installed all of the upgrades, because some of the YouTube videos that are out there for installations just aren't as comprehensive as maybe I had hoped. So I'm hoping to make those better. If you liked this video and want to see my crawler course, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We will be doing a lot more Axial content on this channel. I know that a lot of my bigger videos have been skateboarding related, but I'm going to try to rebrand here and see if the YouTube algorithm will bless me and get me in on the Axial side of YouTube. But all things considered, this truck has been super fun. I don't have any social media to follow, so again, you can just comment, like, subscribe, share this video with your friends or anybody who may be interested, and we'll get some more content up, and that's especially going to be true once we build our own crawler course this summer. Spoiler alert, it's going to be big, it's going to be outdoors, and I think that we're probably going to have like 3 or 4 people regularly running it, so I'm hoping that we can get some awesome videos there. Thanks everybody, and I hope you enjoyed.